Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and that you're having a lovely weekend wherever you are and whatever you're doing. It's Sunday morning for me here in London and I wanted to put away some Hermes nail polishes that I've bought over the last couple of weeks that you see in front of you. You know my unfortunate obsession with nail polish. Mainly Chanel is the one I collect, but I do buy other brands, and I do have a much smaller than Chanel, but still quite sizable Hermes nail polish collection as well, which, to be honest, is even more worrying than the Chanel one, because if you think the prices Chanel manages to charge idiots like me for a bottle of nail enamel is bad, then you are going to be horrified when you look at how much Hermes manages to gouge out of us. But they are beautiful nail polishes. They perform very well, as they absolutely should do for the price. They last on me probably, well, definitely better than any other nail enamels, including Chanel. I think part of the reason for that is that their formulas are almost always plain creams. They don't have glitters, they don't have shimmers, they don't have chromes. And all of those finishes, I find, and Chanel does do those quite a lot and are famous for them, those finishes tend not to last quite as well as plain cream matte formulas. So there's an element of that, but they're definitely a very good formula. The design of the bottles is gorgeous, I think, quite different from most other brands. I'm trying to think. I'm sure there are some that do these little round bottles, but it's not the kind of usual bottle shape. And they have the very high quality caps with the beautiful gold crest that you see on the lipsticks and the other makeup. They all integrate with the rest of the designs of the makeup, which is simple but very good quality. Still, they, I think, retail now for 47 or 48 pounds on the website. The prices can vary from other outlets. Now, I bought quite a few when they launched a few years ago. Oh, I should say they also come in little teeny tiny famous orange boxes like the, main products from Hermes do. So very consistent and catchy marketing. The colours, and I do think it's colour that mainly attracts me, are, well, they started out when they first released some of the classic Hermes leather colours. So if you are interested in Hermes, you will know some of the classic colours are a beautiful dark oxblood red called Rouge H, and a beautiful, how shall I describe it? It's a taupe, but it's a, I would say, grey-leaning taupe called a taupe, which are both beautiful neutrals, and they come out year after year in some of their famous handbags and other items. And they brought out those in the nail colours, and a lot of the other, there are, I was going to say millions, that's an exaggeration, thousands of seasonal leather colours, which are always beautiful. I love some of their bright colours. Their bright greens and pinks and blues are just gorgeous. Now, the selection I've got in front of you were actually all released last spring, along with a sixth colour, which was a shimmery, so immediately contradicting what I've said about their satins, a shimmery pale white, which was very pretty, but didn't particularly attract me, partly because of what I've said about the finishes and the durability, but I do have that from Chanel. These others, I was particularly attracted to this minty green, you know that I love green, and this very vibrant violet. But I told myself I wasn't buying any more Hermes nail colours, and they sold out gradually but fairly quickly over time, and then I kind of regretted not buying them. And I started seeing the purple one and the yellow one on other retail sites, John Lewis, I think Selfridges initially. I can't remember where else I initially saw them, around about Easter, and I didn't see this one for a long time. I had to search around. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I really kind of went mad and gave in around my birthday, and from various differing secondary sites I bought these 5. So I thought we might have a quick look at them. I'm wearing the yellow. Now, yellow isn't normally my favourite nail colour. It's difficult to wear at work. I don't think it's particularly flattering on my skin tone. I think yellow looks absolutely great on women of colour, Asian women and black women. I think yellow and bright colours generally, bright blue, I think often looks absolutely stunning on darker skin, but less so on pale skin with a kind of red undertone, which I have. But I do quite like this, I decided, and I wanted it for Easter. So let's go back to this one, which was the one that really sold me. I'm a bit shaky. I haven't taken my medication this morning for essential tremor, which I must take soon. So there we go with one coat. Oh, I think this is going to be lovely. It always shows up a little lighter, I find, on the nail polish wheels. This one is called Vert Aqua, not surprisingly. Then this one, I can't read this, I haven't got my glasses on. Iris something or other. Iris Violetta. I think this is stunning. This does remind me of a Chanel one, but I think the Chanel one is a bit lighter in tone. Gosh, that's a very pigmented one. I can see straight away. But I think that's going to look beautiful. I wasn't initially sold on this pink because it's just a very subtle pink, but rose something something. I must get my glasses. Sorry about this, folks. Not very well prepared. So I'm a bit unsure about this one, but it is a more neutral. I could wear this for work, for example. Yeah, that's nothing to get too excited about with one coat. Let's have a look at it with 2 in a minute. And I love this. How should we call it? It's kind of orange, but not orange. A pinky orange, an apricot colour, maybe. I think that's quite pigmented too. That's a lovely shade for the summer and for the toenails as well. So you can see they go on very easily. You can see the brushes, for those of you who are fans of the Dior thicker brush. This is quite a thick brush. I'm actually a fan of the Chanel slightly narrower brushes because I have a narrow nail bed. But There we go. 2 coats, you can see, very opaque, very minty green. Green aqua, they call it, but I call that minty green, and I love it. Slightly obsessed with it. Let's try this pink double coat. You often actually on nails don't need, I found, 2 coats of Hermes. But with some like this pink, you're definitely going to get a better finish with 2 coats. Very ladylike pink there. So the finish is good, and maybe for the durability, but otherwise I'm not sure. £47. I don't think I paid 47 for this because of coming off another site, but £47 for this pink probably isn't worth it. Maybe for these more unusual colours, if you want a beautiful bottle, then it is worth it. Oof. This is a strong colour. Yeah. I don't know how that will go, although I think it's very, very pretty. I'm not sure how much I will love that with my skin tone. Oh, I don't know. Actually, it does cool down the redness. Isn't that interesting? What colour does in combination with your skin is always fascinating to me. And of course, people make livings now, don't they, about telling you what colour you should wear. Beautiful summer apricot there. So, the yellow, of course, Jeune Pollen, I think that one's called. Yeah, so bit of a ramble on Sunday morning, showing you some more nail polishes. A number of you have asked me to do a full Chanel nail polish collection. I will do it. I'm kind of thinking how to do it because I honestly have so many. I literally have hundreds that I can't do it in one. It would be too long and too boring. And it's how to film it in a remotely interesting way for anybody but me who isn't obsessed with nail polishes but might like to see the kind of scope of my collection, and I guess, you know, the different shades and finishes that Chanel have done over time. So that is in the offing, but it will probably be several parts, and I'll probably break it up a little bit. Anyway, I hope you all have a lovely weekend and a good week ahead, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye for now.